Good morning, everyone. Last English class, we had a discussion about a poem named The Little Boy and the Old Man. Today, we are going to discuss a new story, page number 27. Title is Making a Mango Pickle. The main characters of the story are Apu, Durga, and their mother named Sarpoja. Now let's read the first page of the story. One among you are going to read the story. Let's listen and go ahead.
Making a mango pickle. It was 8 or 9 in the morning. Hariho's son was playing by himself in the open veranda of her house when Durga called out suddenly from behind the jackfruit tree in their courtyard. Apu, Apu. She had just made an appearance after having been away from home all morning. Durga was now about 11. She was thin and darker than Apple. Glass bangles clinging on her arms, and now two clean sari and one such dry hair flying anyway. That was Durga. On her finely shaped face, her eyes shone large like her brother's. What is it? Asked Abu, jumping off the veranda in front of their house and coming up to her. Durga held a half coconut shell in her hands. She lowered it to show Abu its contestants. Slices of tender green mango before the seed had hardened. Then, in an undertone, is Ma back from the cat yet? No, said Apu, shaking his head. Thank you.
Did you all listen the first part of the story? Yes, right? What's the title of the story? Making a Mango Pickle. So it starts like it was 8 or 9 in the morning. The story is happening in morning time. Ariha's son was playing by himself in the open veranda of their house when Durga called out suddenly from behind the jackfruit tree in their courtyard. Here, Durga calls Hariha's sons from behind of jackfruit tree. Apu, Apu. She had just made an appearance after having been away from home all morning. So Durga left from home in the morning. So just entered, appeared over there and called Apu. That's the first paragraph. The second. Durga was now about 11. Now second paragraph says about Durga's appearance. She is 11 years old. She was thin and darker than Apu. She is not fat. She was thin and darker than Apu. The glass bangles clinking on her arms. You can see the bangles on her arms. It is making a sound. It is clinking on her arms. And none too clean sari and windswept dry hair flying anyway. That was Durga. This is a description about Durga. And moreover, on her finely shaped face, her eyes shone large like her brothers. Her eyes are shining. It is same like her brother's Apu. Now Apu came there. Then he asked, "What is it?" asked Apu, jumping off the veranda in front of their house and coming up to her. Durga held a half coconut shell in her hand. Durga is catching a half coconut, half of the coconut in her hand. She lowered it to show Apu its content. Then she just put it down and showed to Apu. Slices of tender green mango before the seed had hardened. So it was the slices of the mango. Then in an undertone, okay, in a low voice, Durga asked Apu, is Ma back from Ghat yet? If she came back, did she come back from the Ghat? She went for washing. Okay, is Ma back from the Ghat yet? Then he said, no, said Apu, shaking his head. He said, Apu, no, sorry, the Ma is not here. She didn't come back. Okay, now let's listen next page.
Can you fetch me a bit of oil and some salt? She asked him secretly. I will pickle this. What did you get them from, Didi? Abu was delighted. They were lying on the ground just under the cinder kunda tree. Now, get me a pinch of salt and some oil, will you? But Ma will give it to me if I bring down the oil pot from the shelf, replied Apu's cat. Run and get it fast. It will be a while before she is back. She is going to wash the clothes. Hurry up. The shell, said Apu. Give me the shell. I will pour it into the shell. You stand by the back door and keep a lookout. Mind you, don't spill any oil on the floor. Better be careful, otherwise Ma will know for sure. You're such a good for nothing. When Apu came out of the house, Durga took the coconut shell from him and expertly got the mix of oil and salt into the mango slices. Here, put out your hand. Didi, are you going to eat all this rest yourself? Do you think you can get us a nice chili? I will give you an extra slice if you do.
Durga made sure Ma is not at home. Then she asked Apu, can you fetch me a bit of oil and some salt? Can you bring me a bit means a little of soil and some salt? She asked him secretively. As a secret, she asked him, I'll pickle this. She's having mangoes. So she said, I'll pickle this. Where did you get them from, Didi? Apu was delighted. When Apu asked, from where did I get it? Then she said, they were lying on the ground just under the Sindar tree. Now get me a pinch of salt and some oil, will you? Okay, so she said it was lying under the Sindar tree. Now get me a pinch. You bring a little salt and some. Can you bring it or will you? Apu was so much scared and frightened. Then he said, but Ma will give it to me if I bring down the oil pot from the shelf. Then she will give nicely to me. She will beat me, replied Apu, scared. Durga again said, run and get it fast. It'll be a while before she's back. It takes a little time only. You get it faster. She has gone to wash the clothes. Hurry up. Okay, go fast and get it. The shell, said the Apu. Then Apu, okay, the shell. Give me the shell. I'll pour it into the shell. So I'm going to put in the shell and bring it. You stand by the back door and keep a lookout. Okay? You look out. Ma is coming. Otherwise she'll catch you. Then Durga said, mind yourself. Mind you. Take yourself. Don't spill any oil on the floor. Okay? Don't spill. Don't put it. Any oil on the floor itself. Better be careful. Otherwise, Ma will know for sure. I'm sure that if you spill it, she will come to know we took oil. You are such a good for nothing. Apu came back with the oil and some salt. When Apu came out of the house, Durga took the coconut shell from him and expertly got the mix of oil and salt in the mango slices. Then she is making a pickle. Here, put out your hand. Okay, show me your hand. Didi, are you going to eat all the rest of yourself? Durga gave a little. He asked, are you going to eat the complete other parts? Do you think you can get us a nice chili? I'll give you an extra slice if you do it. Okay, if you go and then get chili, I'll give an extra slice of mango. Are you ready? Now let's read next part of the story. So one among you can read the story.
Making a mango pickle. But how shall I get to the chilies, Didi? They are right up on the shelf. I can't even reach it. Don't bother, I will get some more mangoes later in the day. You know that tree by the pond, there is lots and lots of budding mangoes that fall off in the afternoon sun. The back door opened with a sharp clang and Saboja was heard calling out, Duga, oh Duga. That's Ma calling. Quick, go and see what's up. Finish it up over there. No, wait. You have got drains of salt all over your mouths. Wipe them away first. Durga had her mother call out yet again, but there was no way she could reply for her mouth was quite full. She began furiously devouring the slices of pickled mango. When she found that she still had many left, she hid behind the trunk of the jackfruit tree and started to gobble up the rest. Appu stood beside her, frantically swallowing his share. For there was no time to chew. As he ate, he smiled a guilty smile at his sister. You little monkey, she said to her brother, why don't you wipe your face clean? There is salt all over your face even now. Then putting on a most innocent expression, she entered the house. What is it, Ma? She asked.
Apu asked to get some more pieces of mango. Then Durga said, if you bring a nice chili, I'll give an extra slice. Okay, can you do it? Then Apu said, but how shall I get to the chilies, Didi? They're right up on the shelf. I cannot even reach it. It is so high, I cannot take it. So then Durga said, don't bother. Okay, don't worry. I'll get some more mangoes later in a day. Okay, later we will get some more mango. You know that tree by the pond? There is lots and lots of budding mangoes. There are many mangoes are there nearby pond that will fall off in the afternoon sun. Afternoon sun, that mangoes will fall down. So we'll get it. That time they heard a sound. The back door opened with a sharp clang, with a sharp sound. Who opened it? Their mother, Sarpoja, was heard calling out. Then she called out louder, Duga, oh Duga. That is Ma calling. Quick, go and see what's up. Finish it up over there. Finish it, your mangoes first. No, wait. You have got grains of salt all over your mouth. So much salt is over there. Wipe them away first. Again, their mother calling. Durga heard her mother call out yet again. But there was no way she could reply, for her mouth was quite full. She couldn't reply to her mother because in mouth full of mango pieces. She began furiously devouring the slices of pickled peas. So she started to eat it. She started to eat without chewing it, these slices of pickled mango. When she found that she still had many left, she could see that many of the mango pieces are left over there. She hid. Hid is a past tense of hide. Okay, she hid behind the trunk of the jackfruit tree and started to gobble up the rest. Okay, she couldn't eat completely, so she kept just behind of jackfruit tree. Appu stood beside her, frantically swallowing his share. Frantically means without control. He's standing over there. He's also swallowing, not chewing, for there was no time to chew. As he ate, he smiled. Okay, he completed eating, then he smiled a guilty smile at his sister. Durga became angry by seeing the Appu. She said, you little monkey, she said to her brother, why don't you wipe your face clean? There is a salt all over your face even now. The completely salt is over there. Now she is going to meet her mother. Then, putting on a most innocent expressions, she entered the house. Then what is it, Ma? She asked.
And where had you gone, I wondery? May I know? Asked Sarvajoya. And was that monkey gone? I'm hungry, Ma, announced Apu, appearing suddenly. Now hold on, let me take a breath. Oh, Durga, go and check on the calf, will you? It's been laughing away. A little later, when she sat down in the veranda in front of the kitchen to cut up a cucumber for children, Apu flopped down next to her. Ma, do take some more of that white stuff out of the cucumber. It sticks in my mouth, he said.
The mom is asking, where had it gone? Wandering? May I know? You just wandering everywhere? Asked Sarpoja, the mother. And what is that monkey gone? Monkey, they are calling the Apu. I'm hungry, Ma, announced Apu, appearing suddenly. That time, who came over there? Apu came. Then mom said, now hold on, let me take a breath. Just wait, dear. Oh, Durga, go and check on the calf, will you? It has been lying away. The calf has gone somewhere. Okay, you just check it, she said. Now Ma is cutting cucumber for them. A little later, when she sat down in the veranda in front of the kitchen to cut up a cucumber for children, Apu flopped down next to her. Okay, then Apu said, Ma, do take some more of that white stuff out of the cucumber. So just remove it, all the white stuff from the cucumber. It sticks in my mouth. Okay, he said.
Durga spread out her palm to get her share and asked a little hesitantly, is not there any more of the rice primer? Oh, it's impossible. All the starved mangoes have set my teeth on edge. Began Apu. He stopped abruptly when he saw Durga frowning and grinning at him. Where did you get mangoes from? Asked his mother. Apu was afraid to tell the truth. He looked questioningly at his sister, wondering what to reply. Sarbaja turned to her daughter and demanded, so you did go out again?
Now let's go once again through lines. Durga spread out her palm to get her share and asked a little hesitantly, is it there any more of the rice fry, Ma? She asked to get some rice fry. Oh, it is impossible. All those tart mangoes have set my teeth on the edge. Apu started to talk about something about mango. He stopped abruptly. The Apu stopped fastly, suddenly, when he saw Durga frowning and winking at him. Durga looking an angry look and winking. Okay, just closing the eyes and showing, don't talk about the mango. Then Ma suddenly, where did you get mangoes from? Asked his mother. Apu was afraid to tell the truth. He looked questioningly at his sister, wondering what to reply. Sarboja turned to her daughter and demanded, so you had gone out again?
Durga paled. Ask him. I was just there by the jackfruit tree. And then, just as you called. Fortunately, the conversation was cut short by the entry of the milk woman. Sure now, she had come to milk their cow. Go catch the cow, said Sarbojoyo to her daughter. Appu followed his sister out to watch the cow being milked. As soon as he stepped into the outer courtyard, Durga landed him a smart blow on his back. You wretch, monkey! She made faces at him and mimicked him. All those tart mangoes have set my teeth on edge. Dombu, no brains at all.
Now Durga was worried and frightened. Durga paled, changed her color, and asked him, I was just there by the jackfruit tree. I just went over the jackfruit tree and then just as he called. Fortunately, the conversation was cut short by the entry of the milkwoman, Shorno. Then Shorno came over there. Then they stopped that conversation. She had come to milk their cow. And then mom said to Durga, go catch the calf, said Sarboja to her daughter. Durga is very angry. Apu followed his sister out to watch the cow being milked. As soon as she stepped in the outer courtyard, Durga landed him a smart blow on his back, did a hit on his back, then said, you wretch, monkey. She made faces at him and mimicked him. All those starred mangoes have set my teeth on edge. Jambu, no brains at all. I hope you understood the story. Try to read 2 or 3 times story again. It will make you to improve your language. Here there are 3 questions. First question, what similarities do you find between Appu and Durga? Here similarity means same qualities. Okay, so write it down. And second question, pick out the sentence which tells you Durga is pretty. Pretty means beautiful. So you just find the sentence and write down. And third question, you stand by the back door and keep a lookout. Why does Apu say so? Thank you for watching. Write your feedback under YouTube link.